This is the SOLIX C1000 portable power station, and honestly, the first thing that caught my eye is how it manages to look both tough and welcoming at the same time. If you picture a bulky generator with lots of hoses and a gas smell, this is completely different. It's a compact block with smooth edges, two sturdy handles on both ends, and a simple interface. The front panel is practical and you can see all the ports you'd ever need, but the design is still friendly enough that I don't feel intimidated when I use it. The look reminds me a little of a classic cooler or a big lunchbox, but with a modern, techie twist. I'll share my experience with it because, honestly, I had some doubts before unboxing it. My biggest worry was that a battery backup station, especially one with a decent capacity, would be both heavy and a pain to move around. The SOLIX C1000 weighs just under 28 pounds, and I was happy to realize it's easier to carry than most coolers I take for a picnic. The handles make a huge difference, and the unit's balanced, sturdy feel adds confidence. It's portable in a genuine way. I've moved it from my car to the backyard, and even up and down stairs, and it's totally manageable for one person. Setting it up definitely wasn't rocket science. The box comes with clear guides and all the necessary cables: AC, solar, car charging. Charging it for the first time, I plugged it into a wall outlet and used the Anker app to activate UltraFast Recharging. The app is genuinely user-friendly for someone new like me. It tells you exactly how fast it's charging, the internal temperature, and even how long until you reach a full battery. This is useful if you hate guessing when your gear will be ready. The key features that made a difference for me are the capacity, the charging speed, the output options, and the way everything feels ready to use out of the box. The 1056 watt-hour battery means I don't stress about running out of power, even on a longer camping weekend, or when the electricity flickers back home. I hooked up basic appliances like my coffee maker, air fryer, and toaster oven without any trouble. In my opinion, one of its best tricks is how quickly it recharges. I can boost from empty to 80% in around 43 minutes if I use the UltraFast setting, and it's at full in less than an hour. To someone like me, who always forgets to top things up before heading out, that's a giant relief. From my experience, it's perfect for powering laptops, phones, tablets, and even heavier appliances like a mini fridge or a microwave for short periods. I took it out to a job site when some friends were setting up a new shed, and it powered their drills and saws without any drama. The SurgePad tech allows it to deliver up to 2400 watts during brief spikes, so you don't need to worry about tools that pull extra juice when they start. It even handled my e-bike charger without hesitation. Another personal highlight is the built-in LED light strip on the front. When the power went out one evening, it was bright enough to light up my family room so we could read and play board games. I controlled it from the app, changing the brightness as needed. Seriously, this is one of those little things you don't know you want until you have it. Using solar charging also surprised me. I have the 100-watt solar panel version, which folds up like a big briefcase. It's lightweight enough for one person to carry, but if it's super windy, I do need a second set of hands to help keep it from toppling over. I liked how the charging cable is long enough that I can keep the unit itself in the shade while leaving the panels out in the sun. Charging on a decent sunny day gave me peace of mind that I could use renewable energy if I'm off-grid or during a longer outage. Even cloudy days worked, though a bit slower. For someone starting out with solar, the idea of conversion efficiency was new, but it basically means the panels turn more than a fifth of the sunlight into actual charge for the battery. 23% isn't industry-leading, but it's reliable enough for my casual camping trips. A huge plus for me is the Anker app. I know some folks are nervous about needing an app for everything nowadays, but this one does exactly what I want. It lets me check how much energy I'm using, how much I have left, and even set timers to turn the power station on or off. I set it to recharge overnight when my power rate is lower and schedule my coffee machine for early morning. That's just smarter living, and I didn't need a degree in engineering to set it up. There are some things I don't love, and I want to be honest about them. While the SOLIX C1000 is quieter than any gas generator I've used, the cooling fans do ramp up and get pretty loud when the battery's under a heavy load. It's not annoying if you're outside or the unit is tucked away in another room, but for quiet spaces or camping where you want peace, it does stand out. The power station doesn't have an RV-specific 30-amp plug, which I know matters to folks with an RV setup. If you need that, you'll want to find an adapter, or you might just get a dedicated unit instead. The battery is rated for over 3,000 full cycles, which translates to about a decade of steady use for most people. I love how I can just leave it in a closet for months, check back, and still see almost a full charge. That reliability is one of the biggest reasons I don't stress about unexpected outages anymore. In my opinion, if you need emergency backup for days at a time, you'll probably want a big fuel-powered generator. But for everything else, short power cuts, outdoor events, camping, home projects, this is exactly what I'd recommend. For negatives, I want to point out that if you grab the expansion battery for more runtime, the connecting cable is kind of bulky and not that seamless for putting under a car seat or in tight storage. Also, while the size is portable for a battery of its class, it's still close to 30 pounds. So if you have mobility concerns or need to lift it regularly up onto shelves, it could be a bit much. In conclusion, the SOLIX C1000 portable power station checks almost every box I've got. It's powerful, genuinely portable, charges insanely fast, and feels plug and play for both beginners and folks who want a more technical setup. The app is simple enough to use, the built-in light adds real value in emergencies, and I love that I'm not constantly buying or storing fuel. It's been a steady companion for home outages, camping trips, and even backyard BBQs, where everyone had something to charge. Yes, it does get a bit loud under load, and it's not tailor-made for everyone with an RV or a tiny car trunk. But for nearly everything else, I'd recommend this for anyone who wants reliable, flexible backup power and easy solar energy. I will leave all the information about the SOLIX C1000 portable power station in the comments. I hope to see you again in the following videos.